Hey YouTube, welcome back to another one of my kit videos. In this kit video I'm going to go over my 2021 loadout, my new chest rig, and kind of what I've changed about that lately. So traditionally I ran a Condor rig with about 6 kind of mags on the front, so you'd have like 3 doubled up, then an extra 2 there, then an extra 1 in my gun, giving me a total of around about kind of 1100 BBs, which was great, but it was very cumbersome. So this year, kind of carrying a little bit more timber on me, so I wanted to go for something which is a little bit lighter, a little bit easier to work with. So breaking that down, I have the first part of it is what I call my gun mag, my pocket mag. This mag is literally what I keep out. This one will either be in the gun as we leave safe zone. It's the first one that goes in the gun. The beauty of that is then that all 3 pouch spaces are still full. My OCD needs that, but it also means I've got more kind of BBs capacity on me at any one time. So that one goes in the pocket, you know, kind of while I'm magging up, that kind of thing. And then we come out safe zone, boom, that goes in, I'm ready to go and fight. Put that off to one side, because that we can forget about now. That's always going to be in a gun, whether it's in one of my M4s or whether it's in the HPA adapter for one of my pistols. One of these things. So then coming on to the actual chest rig. So I've tried belt rigs, I've tried full-on plate carriers. This is the only thing which I find comfy at the moment. It's quite lightweight. This is the One Tigris or One Tigris placard system. It is 2 pieces. You have the backing plate, which comes with the straps, and the strap which goes around kind of your back, and then you have the front piece which velcros on, velcros off. You can change that out for, there's a couple of different ones you can get for this. I think you can get one with doubled up with pistol mags on the front of it as well, but this one suited me really well because of the magazines I use. These are EPM ones, so they carry 250 BBs. So I've got 250 in my gun. I have 3 250 magazines there, so they will all, you know, as you normally would, you'd use them throughout the course of your skirmish. And then I have effectively a cheap dangler. I chose this dangler for kind of 2 specific reasons. One, it's very cheap, it's lightweight, it's a pretty tough built though. But some danglers have zips across the top. This one has the zip on the front. And in here, I also keep another EPM one. The reason I do that is because sometimes when you're not in a very frantic firefight, you need to reload. You know, if you're just walking or you've had a fight and you're walking on to the next game area, you don't need to do a full-on tactical reload. So I just keep a spare in there. Yes, it can make that bounce about a little bit, but if it's weighted, it's not too bad, to be fair. It's not too bad. A couple of tactical morale patches on there. And then I've got a pair of gloves just hanging off a carabiner. The gloves would obviously be on my hands, but the carabiner is spare, so that can carry pretty much nothing, potentially a dead rag or a mission objective if it's something you can clip on, just a little bit more carry space on there. So on the back, there's nothing too special about this. I had to undo, originally these come through kind of one through there like that. I had to undo that because I'm quite small, so I needed, and I like my plate carrier kind of, rather than it being there around the stomach, I prefer my kind of carrier up higher. So that's on there, so they run quite tight, and then this has to be quite loose because I'm kind of packing these days. Can't wait to get back out onto the field and running around to lose my pack. So this is the outdoor setup for the M4s and for the general skirmishing, if you like. So let's have a look at the indoor setup. Here's your indoor setup. This is a One Tigris placard carrier with a triple magazine front and a Viper dangler pouch. The black dangler pouch is actually slightly tougher material than the multicam one. I've got no idea why, it just is. Same carabiner, same brand gloves, same model gloves, same everything. I like my setup. I like it being modular. I like to be able to move stuff in, move stuff out, and have one kind of standard across the system. This works really well for me, so I'm not going to move away from that. Boringly, that's the indoor setup done. Let's have a look at the next piece. So probably what is one of the last pieces to the puzzle of my loadout is what I wear on my back. So if I'm running my AEG, I won't run anything on my back because it's not needed. If I'm running one of my HPA pistols, or if I'm running my Polestar M4, then I will need this. Yes, this does carry my HPA bottle, which is just a Vulcan bottle in there. That stays away. Hydration carriers are really good for this because they also have exit routes for the tubes and that kind of thing. Not too happy with the fitment of this one because my hose comes out sideways, and then you have a fitment and it's quite a bend to get it up and through. I may look at putting a little dinky hole in here or something just to pull it out sideways. Soft toy attached, obviously. My little girl gave me that. That gives me some good luck, apparently. Or it's just a little pink thing which is going to stick me out in the bushes. In time, this is going to be replaced with a real rucksack, which can carry a hydration pouch because I like the way that the exits are. And that is because I want to carry some more BBs with me. I now run a Polestar M4, so that can chew through BBs should it need to. So I want to carry some extra BBs with me when I'm out in the field. But also, I also want something which is going to house this, which is an Anker power bank. This is a 10,000 milliamp hour battery pack. It's going to get clunked and knocked about in here. I don't really trust it in there. I'm just getting banged against constantly. So I want it to have its own pocket, and then I can run my USB cable out, and then that can go straight in to my GoPro, which is going to be running on my head or my mask. So in addition to this, I also have paintball mask, Dye i4. I also have Hero Shark Mesh Eye Pro for when I'm out in the woods. I have Revision Sawfly polycarbs for when I'm out in the woods. Delta mics, 1 Tigri face front pieces to kind of cover my teeth. They're not great, but I don't want any more knocking out. And then various hats and camos that go along with that. But the general kind of stay, if you like, is my 1 Tigri and then this on the back. So it does change slightly for a sniper loadout. So on my sniper loadout, let's grab that. The sniper loadout consists of a battle belt and then a back piece. The battle belt itself has 2 9mm pistol mag holders, universal holster so that I can stick my high capper in there, an all-purpose pouch on the back, a grenade pouch because I generally tend to run a smoke when I'm out with the sniper to get me out of some situations, and then I have 2 SRS pouches on the side. You can see there, they're both fully loaded. On the back panel there, I do have a very large all-purpose pocket, and in there I generally tend to put Baofeng radio, where I've got the cable running out there over onto the arm piece and down so that I can talk my squad. Again, all this sits quite high on me. I don't have it sit low on my hips. It sits kind of more of a waist, just above the waist height. The only problem with that is drawing the pistol, but that's not the end of the world because I'm kind of out of practice with the pistol at the moment, and I'm sure the holster could do with a bit of fudging around to get it on there. So there you have it. That is my loadout, my planned loadout for 2021. Everything is starting to open back up now. The UK is going to relax its restrictions on the 29th of March. That means that the 3rd of April, the first Saturday after those relaxations come in, I am out. I'm going to Black Hills in Chesterfield. I'm going to go and have a run, probably with the Polestar M4, see if we can run some tub off. And then following up to that, there is a new site opening in Derby, just in the Stenson Fields area, which is called Hell's Airsoft. That initially is going to be an indoor CQB. I'm booked on there with a few of the guys, and we're going to go and do a full day on May the 18th, I believe. So, thank you very much for watching. If you have enjoyed this video, please do drop me a thumbs up. Please drop me a comment. I do apologise, my video quality and audio quality has been all over the place lately. I'm still trying to get to grips with a setup which I like. I think I'm about there. I've also now changed over onto a GoPro Hero 8 for my recording, so that should improve that video quality for you. But I'm also very aware that the audio might not be up to the standards which I want it to be, so please do keep an eye on my videos for that. I would really appreciate a subscription, a sub, if you could. Please do sub to my channel. At time of recording, I'm about 68, 69 subs, I think. I would really like to push that up over 100 by probably the start of July. I know it's not a lot, it's just clicking that sub button. You don't even have to click the notification. I generally tend to knock kind of content out every Friday evening, and that's just because I find a nice schedule working on Fridays, and you know when my footage is coming out, then it's not going to be all over the place, so you don't need my notifications. I'm not going to hound you. Just like it, hit the sub and go from there, and hopefully you'll see lots more content coming your way as soon as I can get back out and start shooting people. Thank you very much for watching this, and I do hope you have an amazing day.